Yeah, I think so. But it's gonna be different. It's gonna be you ever seen the movie The Boy and the Heron? The Miyazaki film? I don't know. I don't know if you're into anime or not. I am M. Hello. How are you? Damn it. So this is just a basic sketch, but I'm gonna have an arrow going through his beak. So let's try to do that now. Like cracked lines and shit. And this is all mainly freehand. So we'll see where we go with that. And the eye, just about right there. But to answer your question, Cats, yes, I'm drawing a bird again. I just like drawing birds, dude. And I know I need to draw something different. But all my subscribers like my bird drawings. Which is cool, I guess. Super appreciated. I don't know. I don't know if that looks cool or not. I don't know. Like, I guess that's how the pros do it. Like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what color you sketch it with because you're just going to be putting a pen to it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, yeah, sketching with graphite makes it easier to erase. But when you sketch with a colored pencil, that gives you the confidence that you won't have to erase later on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get to it. I want to thank everybody who's been checking out my artwork, showing me support. I don't know, I guess I'm growing quickly, some would say. I really don't know. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. And I know I said I wasn't going to do any lives, but I just love doing this stuff so much. This is so much fun. I need a different pen. And coming up with like the structure and the layout, all the shading and everything, that's all going to be freehand. I'm not going to be looking at a reference for that. I don't know, I love herons. Seeing them in flight is just so beautiful. But this is sort of a fan art piece. I think The Boy and the Heron, if you've seen it, was probably one of Miyazaki's best films. It took him like a decade to make. I hope I do it justice. Thank you, cats. I gotta say, you're probably like my number one fan, dude. You always show up. Like, what time is it there? Shouldn't you, how was your first day of school, dude? Like, didn't you start a new school today or something? Just got home from school. Right on. That's cool. Hopefully you had a good day. Go ahead and share the live if you feel the need. I'm just drawing a heron here. This is sort of my tribute to Miyazaki, one of the greats. Not only traditional artists, but traditional animators. Some of his work is by far my favorite. This is a tribute of his latest work called The Boy and the Heron. It was released probably 3 years ago. And it is quite the flick. It is quite the animation if you guys are into that. I know not everybody's in animation, but it was a beautiful film. Thank you guys for checking out the live. I'll be on here for a couple hours before I go to bed. Yo, Sick Bird, thank you. Appreciate it, dude. Um, I don't know if you've seen the movie The Boy and the Heron, but it's an anime by Studio Ghibli, and I just thought I'd do a little tribute to it. It's a heron with an arrow piercing through its beak. So, hope you guys dig it. This is all freehand too, by the way. So that puts any of it into perspective. And the hard thing with these feathers in here is they're more like quills, like on a porcupine or something. And the hard thing to give it like depth and dimension is overlapping them. And overlapping them without any like guidance or anything like that. It's quite the challenge. But I think it's turning out pretty cool. Um, yeah. And just drawing feathers in general. It's challenging. It's pretty cool. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, mental. Excuse me 1 second. Can't see what that says. Hell yeah, dude. That's that's so much fun. That's what makes it so much fun, man. That's what makes art so much fun. You're literally taking a line on a piece of paper and turning it into depth and shape and form and texture to create, something that is deep within the corridors of your mind. I don't know. This isn't my design. I mean, it is my design, but I didn't come up with the thought of having an arrow through a heron's beak. I don't know, I'm doing like a tribute piece to The Boy and the Heron. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a great movie. Hey, Mental, I created a playlist of my lives, um, just so I could get my watch hours up. So hopefully it works. I don't know if it is, but I hope I hope that people can start checking this stuff out. I'm growing pretty quickly, don't you think? I don't know. Never mentioned this before, but drawing, like when you when you get in depth into your artwork and you really focus on it, it takes a lot out of you. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's because you're putting so much energy into creating something. You know what I mean? It's coming together. It's looking pretty cool. So hopefully I'm gonna be doing an art festival in September outside of Boise, Idaho. And most of these images that I draw on here will probably be for sale. Will I sell any of them? I have no idea. But at least they're going somewhere. I know what I need to do. I know. What's up, dude? How are you, bro? I know you say good morning, but it's my evening, man. After this, I'm probably gonna crash out. Share the live if you feel the need. But if you don't, I hope you enjoy this one. It's starting to take shape. Some would say that I'm growing quickly as a channel. Excuse me. I really couldn't tell you. But if that be the case, I just want to say thanks to everybody for checking out my artwork. This is something that truly brings me peace and clarity. I'm thankful to all the people at my work. Thankful to all the people on here. Truly makes me happy to share this stuff with you guys. I'm learning and growing each day. Thanks, cats. There's gonna come a time here soon where I'm not gonna know what to do. You know, people keep subscribing. All I'm looking to get is the super chats, dude. But if I don't, I'm still gonna do this. I'll still draw. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, dude. Mamita, I appreciate that. Um, if you feel the need, why wouldn't you go and do this full time? Um, it's a good question. Cause I mean, like, I would totally do this full time, but I mean, like, you don't get benefits or you don't get insurance through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get a 401k. You don't get any of that shit through doing this stuff. You have to go out and pursue it yourself, which is, I totally understand that. And maybe at some point it'll get to that, God willing. But I don't know. Like, sometimes you just gotta do the right thing, and sometimes you gotta do what your heart tells you. And I mean, like, we'll see what happens in these next 2 to 3 weeks, because I ain't gonna be working, and I'm sure shit gonna be on here fucking drawing a lot. Doing these live illustrations for you guys. Intel trying to grow as a channel. Mamita, if you like what you see here, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 300. Um, or you could just chill and watch me draw. I don't even know how many subscribers I'm at. What time is it? 3? Still got some time. That does look pretty sick. Do something here. Fuck yeah, cool. I could really use a drink. Excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back. Whoa. Gotta remember to stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. And I mean, like, this whole YouTube thing, it can be overwhelming at times. You know what I mean? Like, the dream of going viral and all that, which is truly everybody's dream. I just want to get on here and draw for you people. I love the comments. I love reading the chats. Show the tats, dude. Okay, did this yesterday. So I have open on these knuckles. Then I have mind going across this way. Got a woman's face right here. Got another woman's face right here. Got the all-seeing eye right here. It's upside down, but then I've got indigo soul spectrum. I've got spectrum for a couple different reasons. I am on the spectrum. I have a mental illness, but I did an art show called Spectrum. I have indigo soul because I listened to Flatbush Zombies a lot in my early 20s and I love them. Um, I've got back here, I don't know if you can see that, it says Kaleidoscope. That was another art show that I did. I've got Raw tattooed right there because that was an artist organization that I was a part of. I've got Downriver on these fingers because I had to get my life together and I started going to AA a lot and I became part of a fellowship of a bunch of old timers that called themselves the Downriver Boys. And when I say old timers, I mean like these guys partied hard when they were really young, but as they grew older, they decided that they wanted to get their lives together. It was really like, oh, what's up, Stevie Ty? Um, the Downriver Boys were a group of men that came to the realization that if they were to continue drinking, it would probably kill them. So I hung out with them. I gained a lot of knowledge and information from them. What else? I think that's it on the hands. This whole arm is aquatic. This whole arm over here is just birds. You know what I'm saying? And I've got faith tattooed right there. A reverend gave me that tattoo. Um, I've got most of my body tattooed. So, I mean, like, I could do a whole tattoo reveal in a video if you guys want to see it. But yeah, I'm here just to draw for you guys. Uh, Loverism, if you like what you see here, me doing this live illustration, subscribe to the channel. I'm a small channel trying to grow. Um, I love doing this stuff, so appreciate your help. Thanks for coming into the live stream and enjoy. Stevie Die, if you feel the need to share the live stream, go for it. I don't know if anybody's up right now, but yeah, thanks for saying what's up. This piece in particular is a tribute to Miyazaki, the artist and director of most of the Studio Ghibli films. It's from The Boy and the Heron. It's a heron with an arrow piercing through his beak. So, do I like the arrow? It's all right. It, thank, thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I wish I would have done it more at an angle, but for now it looks good. Um, but yeah, thanks for checking it out, guys. So I am gonna take a look at the reference photo just for a bit, just to see if I'm lining things up. And I am. Like it's looking pretty. This needs to come down this way a little bit. I think we're looking good. I'm trying to get my watch hours up. So if you guys could help me out with that, it would be much appreciated. I've made a playlist of my lives, and I add to them every day. So if you guys want to check those out, go for it. And it's mainly just this, me talking to you fine people about artwork. People say it's relaxing. Some people say you kind of have like an ASMR voice. I'm just trying to be quiet so I don't fucking wake up my mom. That's it. But I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. And I might do a tutorial. I was thinking about it. I might do a tutorial on how to do some of these things. Cause it's super easy, dude. You just have to be creative. You know, find equipment that you like to work with. Put on some tunes. Get a pot of coffee going. Just fucking stay up late and draw. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. That's cool. Continue to draw. Um, if you don't know what to draw, find out things that you like. You know, if you like milkshakes, draw a milkshake. If you like the beach, draw a seascape. You know, if you like music, draw something based around music, dude. You know what I'm saying? I just so happen to like birds. Or what you could do, used to use this technique way back in the day, is close your eyes, you start to meditate, and you picture yourself in your favorite spot, okay? Just the spot you love being in the most. Mine's the forest, okay? So you're picturing yourself in the forest. You're just sitting there, it's quiet, you hear the birds chirping and stuff like that. And you get that picture mentally in your head. Then, once you have that picture mentally in your head, imagine yourself at the ocean, like on the beach, just chilling, okay? And then once you have that picture mentally in your head, imagine eating your favorite fruit, and creative inspiration will come to you. I shit you not, it works. You will want to draw after you do that exercise, or just be creative in general. All right. I know I haven't been on here that long, but I think that's a good place to call it. Um, I'll more than likely have this finished by tomorrow, guys. So there it is for now. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty dope. Um, Thanks for checking out the live tonight, and hope to see y'all again soon. Sean Town signing out.